Hey, and welcome to video 1, and this is probably the most important video throughout this course because if you don't get this right, you're not going to get the 1 penny clicks and the 0-cent clicks. Picking your topic for your fan page that you're going to be advertising to is super important. This is what's going to get people to click on your ad and get that high CTR or click-through rate. All right. So first things first is your audience must be passionate about the topic that you've selected. In other words, would your audience verbally defend it? I kind of painted a little scenario here in the guide that said, that we're painting a scenario with a guy named John. It says, let's say John loves metal detecting and he's been involved in the hobby for 5+ years. He also loves taking his boy with him. He and his son enjoys it because it gets them out of the house. They're enjoying the outdoors and they spend quality time together. Let's say John goes to a party and someone is verbally bashing the hobby of metal detecting, saying, I don't understand people that go out there metal detecting for coins and stuff. What a waste of time that is. Do you think John would speak up, and be a little upset? And my guess is that he would, because he enjoys the time that he spends with his kid. And so these are the kind of niches or topics that we're looking for. From my experience, this is the stuff that does well on Facebook. All right. Because people aren't there, like I said in this guide, they're not there to be sold to. They're there to gossip and interact with friends, and occasionally they'll stand up for what they believe in. And so that's where it comes in, where they click on the ads. They stand up for that topic. All right, or they just really like that topic. They're so passionate about it that they have to go out of their way to click the like button. That's what we're after. So these examples that I gave you are pretty good. Click like if you love dogs. These were just some that I came up with. Click like if you love cats. There's a lot of people. You see it firsthand with viral videos. The cat videos are crazy. They get a crazy amount of views out there. So there's people that just love cats. Well, I'm actually going to give you some of the niches right here that have done really well for me. All right, these are some niches that have got me 0 to 1 penny clicks. Jimmer Fredette, he's a college basketball player. People in Utah especially are just fanatics about Jimmer Fredette. They love Jimmer Fredette and what he's done for BYU and college basketball. And so that's a good example. I ended up thinking about that. He's really kind of like a hot topic right now in college basketball, and so that one converted like crazy. I was getting 0-cent and 1-cent clicks all day long with that campaign. And then the other one, metal detecting, did really well. There's a lot of people in the South that love metal detecting, going out with their kids or whatever and just enjoying the outdoors. And so that one also did really well. That was actually probably one of my better converting campaigns, was metal detecting, which kind of came as a bit of a surprise. And Lyme disease is the fastest growing infectious disease in the United States. A lot of people struggle with it. I personally was diagnosed 2.5 years ago with chronic Lyme disease. And so that's a niche that I'm really passionate about, and helping not only raise awareness, but helping others in their path to get cured as well. And another one is Juneau, Alaska. I just picked a random city. And Juneau, Alaska, a lot of people are passionate about traveling up to Alaska. A lot of people have taken cruises up there. That one did really well as well. StarCraft 2. Now this is a biggie here, because you're probably looking at these 4. Granted, Jimmer Fredette is probably a little bit competitive now with all the news that's talking about him, all the news websites out there. But most of these are not very competitive niches. Juneau, Alaska, Lyme disease, metal detecting. Those aren't very competitive, and so you're probably thinking, well, he's doing well because those aren't competitive niches. But look at StarCraft 2. This is probably one of the most played games right now on the PC and the Macintosh is StarCraft 2. It's like one of the biggest games in the gaming industry right now from Blizzard Entertainment. And so that one came as a surprise to me, that I was able to get 1 penny clicks with that niche. I've ended up building a fan base of 1,300 people within like a couple days. Actually, no, it was 24 hours that I built a fan base of 1,300 people. And I'll even go in and show you later that exact campaign that I was running. Now here's some of the niches that didn't do so well. Flower gardening, decorating your home, tanning, playing rugby, scrapbooking. These were ones that I was running, but I had to pause them because they just weren't doing that well. They were getting probably 10 to 30 cent clicks, like cost per click was 10 to 30 cents, which isn't bad. A lot of people would kill for that on Facebook. Most people are paying 50 cents to $1 per click. And so even though those were getting 10 cents to 30 cents per click, I just wanted to pause them. I'm always going after those 1 penny clicks. And so you can just tell from these, let's say these topics were brought up at a get-together or a party and someone was bashing on decorating your home. I don't think anyone would like verbally, defend that topic. I don't think they'd go out of their way to verbally defend some of these. Playing rugby, I was kind of surprised. I thought people were really passionate about rugby, and I targeted, a really niche audience, and I thought that would have done a lot better than it did, but it didn't do so hot. And scrapbooking, again, probably not as passionate about some of these other ones. People, I know with StarCraft 2, going back to that, I know people live and breathe Blizzard Entertainment games. BlizzCon is a huge event for a bunch of gamers, and StarCraft 2 got a lot of publicity, and a lot of people just rave about that. So I hope this kind of gives you an idea of how to select a profitable niche. The last note that I have on here is, are there products to promote as an affiliate in that market? With these ones, metal detecting is great, and I'm going to talk about this more in video 5. But metal detecting is great because I can go and grab a metal detector that's worth like $1,000 on Amazon, and I can promote that to my fans that are targeted fans. These are people that are so interested in metal detecting, and all I have to do is say, hey, here's a new metal detector, just came out, it's top rated at Amazon, check it out. It's totally non-threatening. They're going to check out the metal detector. If they buy it through my affiliate link, I get like 70 to $100 just from one sale. All right, that's affiliate commission. It's non-threatening. It's passive income. You just, as those products come out, you just, blast them to your following. And same with Lyme disease. For me personally, one thing that's really helped me is an alkaline machine. It's like a water ionizer, and those sell for like $1,000 on Amazon. So again, if I promote that to my list of people on my fan page, I'll make a huge commission. For something like StarCraft 2, you've got all of the gaming hardware out there. You got keyboards, mice, you've got monitors, all of this electronic equipment that gamers just love to purchase all the time. They'll buy tons of that stuff through Amazon. So you've also got info products on ClickBank, but I have noticed that the ClickBank products don't do that well on Facebook. So that's really just another key component, is you want to make sure you pick a market that actually has products that you can, make money from. So that is pretty much it for this video. Again, it's super important that you pick the right niche. They've got to be passionate enough to verbally defend it. And if you pick that right niche, sky's the limit. There's tons of niches out there that people would verbally defend. I mean, think of all the celebrities, movies, anything, hobbies that people are passionate about, sports teams, tons of stuff. So that's pretty much it for video 1. I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about how to properly set up your ad.